Good morning. This morning's meditation is brought to you by Romans chapter 8, verses 32 and 33. He that spared not his own son, but delivered him up for us all, how shall he not also with him freely give us all things? Who shall lay anything to the charge of God's elect? It is God that justifieth. The Bible tells us what God agrees and disagrees with. This is often referred to in the Bible as the law. The law tells us God's expectations. But doing the right thing apart from faith in Jesus Christ could never be enough to justify our sinful nature to God. Only Jesus' blood could do that. And because we know this as believers, that it was Jesus' blood and not our works that makes us worthy of salvation, we cannot be found guilty of making it seem as though right and wrong measures larger than Jesus' covering and cleansing blood. The law separates us, but Jesus' blood relates us. The same is offered to the Jew and the Gentile. No one is greater than the other in the family of God, and no one is superior based on their keeping of the law. So just because someone sins differently or more publicly than me, that does not make me greater or them lesser in the eyesight of Jesus Christ. His blood covers all. When we confess our sins and believe in Jesus Christ, we become family. We are a group of believers that have accepted grace. We have all acknowledged that law has no power to justify. So we are all supposed to be striving to reach the goal that God set for us before we were even formed in our mother's wombs. Peter wrote that we should not forget that believers all around the world are going through the same kinds of suffering that we are experiencing. This thought should bind us in love and not separate us by our faults. As believers, our space should be a warm, inviting, non-judgmental environment filled with compassion, encouragement, a little tough love, and safety, because we are a family.